and Nikki are now husband and wife. Therefore, what God has drawn together, let no man and no woman separate. Austin, hitch your ride. I'm honored to introduce to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Austin Wright.
Hello, I'm going to say a few things about Austin, but before I do, just want to say a quick thank you to everyone here, and also if we could get a round of applause for both families for putting on such a spectacular. All right, so you may not know me. My name is Stephen, and I have been friends with Austin since before we were born, if that's possible. My mother and Austin's mother went through their pregnancies together, and we were actually born just 3 days apart. He's older. And I've had the very unique opportunity to grow up with Austin. From beach days as toddlers, to childhood demolition derbies with RC cars, to playing video games all night long in high school. We always went to the same schools. We hung out on the weekends. I consider Kathy and Randy second to the parents. And I don't know if I've ever told you this verbatim, but I've always considered you my brother. But the reason I say all that is because I've been able to watch Austin grow. Over the years, I've spent more time with him than I think any other friends I've had, and I've been able to witness the incredible person he's become. Austin is optimistic. People want to hang around him because his glass is always half full. He looks towards the future with excitement and determination, and it honestly rubs off on him. He sees the good in people and situations, and he always does his best to pull people up with him. He's also passionate. When we were young, he impressed me with the incredible things that he would make in a roller coaster building game for the computer. That was the first time I really saw the passion, but it followed him his entire life and ultimately into his career. If you want to see Austin light up, you just ask him to tell you some flight stories or show you photos that he's taken above the city. He absolutely loves what he does. He has also always been reliable. In high school, I loved to shoot funny videos on the weekend, and Austin was always willing to lend a hand. It did not matter the time or the place. He was my most dependable friend. But I learned that it was also who he was. Austin could be counted on if someone needed something. I knew that in high school, and I also know that that has not changed. Now, Nikki, we have regrettably been unable to spend a lot of time getting to know each other, but I want you to know that there isn't a doubt in my mind that you are the right person for Austin. Because I've just gotten through explaining that Austin is optimistic, passionate, a very reliable guy, but all of those same traits have been made stronger since you have been together. That's not something that you have gotten a chance to see, but from my outside perspective, it is very evident. And it's also equally evident that he cares very, very deeply for you. Also, he talks about you a lot, so that helps too. So to finish this off, Austin, you've always been my best friend and brother, and I am so happy that you found Nikki. In the time you've been together, she has already made you an even better version of yourself. I'm excited to see what the future holds for both of you, but I already know that great things are in store. So, I don't have a glass, but I have a phone. A toast to great people and great love.
my very best friend Nikki. I'm Tiffany, by the way, I'm the maid of honor. Nikki has been my best friend for almost 12 years now, maybe a little over 12 years, and that's a very long time in my book. I mean, we've leaned on each other through everything from our first day of school attire to the career paths we've chosen for ourselves. Absolutely everything. I've always thought of you as family, always, as a sister that I needed to protect. When in reality, I'm gonna cry. When in reality, you have been the one protecting me. You've always been the one on my right shoulder saying, Tiffany, that's not a good idea. Don't do that. But we have definitely been through thick and thin, and I just cannot tell you how happy I am for you today. And Austin, I've not had the pleasure to really get to know you, but I hope that in the future we will have more opportunities to do so. But from what I know already, I can see that you really love Nikki, and you respect her, and that's awesome. That's definitely something that she deserves. So for that, I wish you two not only a full life of happiness, but also a life of adventure and inspiration. To Nikki and Austin.
Red velvet, salt.
Red velvet and salted caramel.
And then there's one more, but I don't know what it is.
Okay. Annie and Laura are going on about it, how it's like the best cake in the universe, so now I'm gonna try it. Oh god, wow.
The best cake ever.
I really like salted caramel, so yeah, that's good. That's really good. That's good stuff.
Who's more likely to be running late? True, very true. Who is the better dresser? This isn't on your phone. Who's the better dancer? Who has the wackiest family?
So that's it. Austin and Nikki are married, and the entire day went so wonderfully.
It was a beautiful wedding.
It was a beautiful wedding. It was a beautiful venue. I don't know if I mentioned it on video yesterday, but like that was the first time I'd ever been to that surf club, and like I really enjoyed. There was a few different things I enjoyed. I liked the fact that where we were for the ceremony was like 5 feet away from
Air conditioning.
So as soon as we were done, we just walked inside to the reception. But also that the way the reception was laid out with all of the glass, so you could actually look out onto the golf course, like it was so pretty. And for as hot as it was,
Over 95.
it was so, and I'm sure it felt a lot hotter, but like it was so picturesque of what Myrtle Beach is, and it was pretty. It was a great wedding, and Austin and Nikki were like super excited. There was not a nervous bone in either of their bodies. They were just super excited
They
for the
couldn't stop
day.
smiling.
Yeah, like that's the only thing I feel bad about is that tomorrow their jaws are gonna hurt so badly from because the fact that they probably smiled for hours and hours and hours today. But yeah, I'm really excited for them. I'm excited for my friend. Anyway, I won't continue to ramble on, but it was a beautiful wedding, and it was a really beautiful day too. Anyway, all right, thanks for watching, and as always, let's meet back tomorrow, shall we?